Yo, what's good? It's your man Double. City Takers, Norfolk Music in the building. Right now, you in the field with the Trackstarz, and we in the field getting our hands dirty. You dig?
Yeah. All right, back in the field with the Trackstarz. Ryan Right to Seantana, DJ Jeremiah. It is time for Noteworthy. Now, this Noteworthy came in like today, so I did not have time to edit it beforehand, so bear with me. This is a good one. This is really interesting. All right. It says, this one is called Going Mainstream. All right.
Okay.
It says, hey, Trackstarz, I am an inspiring rapper in a Christian rap group. The group I am in is a very good group, and we are starting to make an impact in our city and in some other places as well. We've been doing it for about 4 years, and we are starting to get attention from our music and music videos. The others in the group are good, but to be honest, I am the best one in the group. I push everyone to get better. I practice on my craft every day while others in the group worry about life things. I am thinking of going solo, but not in the Christian world, but going mainstream. I mean, my style is like Kendrick Lamar. I feel like it's time, and I did meet a guy from a mainstream label who said I got what it takes, but I just need to tone down the religious stuff. And I agree with him. It's time to move on to the next level. Before I go, I did want to see what you guys think, because I like how you give your opinions in line for line about both artists. And I feel I do have what it takes to go mainstream. I just hope God is pleased with my decision. Going mainstream. What y'all think?
Blitz, is that you?
Oh, low blow, son.
Shots fired.
Low blow.
Oh, so okay, check this out. We need a safety pin so somebody can deflate his balloon.
Ooh.
He is puffed up.
Ooh.
That's true.
And it's dangerous.
Ooh.
It's dangerous. Yeah, that's dangerous.
Okay.
I mean, I think personally, this is Miles Austin, by the way. I think that's crazy to me, man. I mean, like going mainstream, and I mean, you might think you're great. I think somebody. I agree with Ryan, man. I think somebody's gonna have to bust his bubble. I mean, because you might be good in your city, but compared to the rest of the world, man, and I just think if you know, if you're making music, our job is to make music to push people towards the kingdom and to spread the gospel. And once you get away from that, you got away from the will of God, and that's not a decision that God's gonna be pleased with. And I think even the fact that he decided that you decided to write a Noteworthy to us, man, you're battling with the decision. You want it, you want the money, you want the fame, but I don't think God's in that decision, brother.
We have some personal experience with this issue. We have managed an artist who sprung this on us as well, that said they wanted to go mainstream, and they did, and we found out a lot of great things. But it was a learning experience, and what it taught me is that a lot of artists, man, Christian or not, their goal is to become known. You see what I'm saying? More so than to. Yeah. What's even surprising to me, what I learned just doing when we were in secular radio and everything, it's not even to make money sometimes. It's really just to be known. Like, it's to be like, they know my name. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
fame. Basically.
The fame. Remember we did the what's it called? Don't You Agree?
Yeah.
And we did this thing. It was me, Jeremiah, Sincere, Just One. No, it was a couple of people, and it's this thing we did called Destinations, and we did this thing where it was the other title of it was called Fighting Temptations, where each of us personified a temptation, and we were basically showing you what the temptation sounds like in your head.
That was a great piece.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing that Jeremiah was hip hop.
Yeah.
And we had somebody that was food and like gluttony or whatever. We had somebody that was sexual temptation. We had somebody that was money.
Yeah.
And
you was fame.
And I was fame, right? Yeah. And so my part of the piece was basically saying that a lot of people don't even really do this for money. Like, money ain't the thing. Like, money is cool, but really people do this because they want people to remember them. They want people to know their name. And this is gonna take a long time. I feel it, but. My wife told me that Lil Wayne recently said that he wanted to die. And he said he wanted to die because he feels like his career is going down, and he wanted to die before he lost his notoriety. That's crazy. That's how important it is, because he wanted to go off like a Biggie or a Tupac, where they were at the height of their popularity, and that was it. He would rather die. He would rather die than to live as nothing, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's how important that fame, that limelight. We did a song called "Addicted to the Lights." That is real, like the light, that bright light. Because when people lose that attention, they start. It's like a drug. Like they start shivering.
I was gonna say this. I don't think people are built for praise.
Oh yeah, we talked about that too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't think people are built for praise because when you're built, when somebody stops praising you and you're so used to it, it becomes like you said, it's an addiction. So it's almost like a drug habit, but from accomplishments and acknowledgement and people giving you all the attention that you want. But I don't think human beings were built. That's why we supposed to praise God, because I don't think we're supposed to praise man and human beings.
Yeah, we brought that up when we were talking about Michael Jackson when he was still alive, and we were asking, is it right for this man? Like, we saw him on tour and he was like, all these people was crying and throwing themselves at him, and we're like, that can't be right for him to be getting all that. And we're like, maybe his breakdown and his death was a result that his body couldn't handle. Like, you're not made to handle praise. Only God can handle that much glory. You know what I mean? Like that much fame. And there's something true to that. But there's, like, all the way back to the beginning of our history, there is this desire to be known and to know everything, like to be like that dude, you know? And it's a dangerous thing, man. And hip hop is like the best place for that. If you want to, if you want to fall off that cliff, this is the best place for it, because the music itself is prideful. You know what I'm saying? This is the most prideful music out. Hip hop.
True.
Like, you can't. It's hard to find a verse where somebody ain't be like, "Yo, I'm the joint." You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. So you can't do this if you aren't legit. Like, you cannot pretend to be a Christian anything and jump into this hip hop world if you're not serious about this, because you will get sucked in.
I just don't think I think it's the severity of the decision itself. I don't think I want you to truly understand, like, the severity of it, man. Like, you're not just gonna be an artist in mainstream. People will control you. You will have things to I think you will have goals to meet, things that you just may not want to do, things that you may not expect, that come with trying to go mainstream. And again, man, I think you seriously wrote Trackstarz because you feel a doubt in your heart, and I think that doubt you need to run with. Going mainstream is not the easiest thing in the world, and I think even if you're good and you're great, once you stop praising, you've lost the purpose of what you're supposed to be doing in the first place.
And I want to add this, because I know I was joking a little bit at the beginning, but I just want to add, if what you're saying in this Noteworthy, that you're in a group, y'all are Christians, y'all profess Jesus Christ be your Lord and Savior, this world is going to hell. And we can't afford to go back a step. You know what I mean? If you're already on pace to do this for God, then you need to stay in that lane where He has you. That is the protection, that is the covering from this drug infested, this cliff, like you said, falling off the cliff industry.
Hold on. We gotta be honest here. It's the same in the Christian industry a little bit too.
Yeah. Hold on. You said that he needs to stay. I would almost say, I think we did this a couple weeks ago. Somebody asked a similar question. You might need to stop.
Oh, no, that's true.
You might need to stop. Like, this may not be for you. Like, even if you're good. The fact that you seem to be so swayed right now, like, you ain't even gotten. I don't even know who. Like, I can't even imagine who you are. I can't even make a guess at who this is. You know what I'm saying?
I want to hear some music, man.
So the fact that you're swayed already, like, is scaring me. Like, and here's the thing, man. Like, this is so serious. Like,
that's true.
Can you, like, just cause I said in another segment, if you watch on YouTube, that I've been going back through the Bible again, and I think we're so used to, like, baby in the manger, Jesus loves you, that we forget, like, this is complete grace that we're living in right now. Like, there was a time when God, if He don't like what you did, you are no longer, like, you're gone. You know what I'm saying? And just to read those words, like, to hear, like, when somebody did something that was not right, that was the end of that person. And not just that person, but, like, everybody connected to that person is gone. And I think we lost perspective. Like, this is not a joke. Like, if you could be swayed already, like, I hope that you can. The reason why I tell you to stop is because I want you to go back and make sure you understand what this is really about. Like, this is not a game. Like, this is serious. Like, this is like, you have to have this burning desire in your heart that I have to please God at all times. if you don't have that, then the only reason that we do this show and that we do music is because we believe that God gave us a gift and he wants us to reach this culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you forget that point and you start doing this because you want to be famous, you completely forgot what you got your gift for. You know what I mean? So you almost have to go back to the beginning and be like, do I know who Jesus is? Like, I don't know what this whole thing is about.
But I also think, in a sense, and just listening to the Noteworthy, I think there is a part of him that thinks I can go mainstream and still praise God. Like I'm doing this in my city, but if I go mainstream, he's not gonna tell me to not say God in my lyrics. And if that's the case, brother, you are naive. It's just I just don't think that it's not praise. Like if you try to go into the mainstream talking about God and trying to talking about trying to spread the truth, they're not gonna want to hear you. You're gonna be thrown out with the trash just as quick as you got there. I mean, I don't think it's a hard decision. I mean, for us, I think we all agree, just don't do it. But I think in a sense, I think he's saying I can go into it and still talk about God.
No, and the word mainstream is not what's jumping out, because what does mainstream mean?
Yeah.
What's concerning me is that even before you said that, you said I'm the best in the group.
Yeah.
I mean, they smelling me, like they feeling me, like I keep them on. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. You can't like you already messed up. Like, anytime you have those thoughts, like now I'm not even just talking to him. There's a lot of Christian rappers and Christian musicians that deal with this whole pride thing, where it's like, I feel like I'm the best. How come so and so is making it and I'm not making it? How come they play that and they don't play me? That whole like I should be getting more than I'm getting. And that, to me, right there, and even if I've felt that way in the past, as soon as you feel that, that's a clue that you need to back up a little bit, because you're free. You see what I'm saying? Like, anytime you start thinking, man, they need to know me, I'm that, like, why you me? You know, that's that attitude in itself is a clue. Like that's your red flag.
That front and center is just not. I mean, it's dangerous, man. To try to put yourself out there and say that you're the best. You know, I'm the best in the group. You know, everybody's checking for me.
Yeah, I mean, for me, speaking on that, what Sean just said, when you had that thought, I mean, it's you already like gone. You have to take a step back, and I feel like, I mean, I'm not a rapper, but in the field that I'm in acting, like I felt myself doing that before, where, you know, the same two cats kept beating me for the role, all the roles I was auditioning for, and I knew I was in there killing these auditions. You know, all the callbacks, 5 callbacks for this project, callbacks for that project, and at the end of the day, like, oh yeah, we're going with this person, or we're going with that person. I'm like, man, I'm better than these dudes. They ain't doing nothing that I can't do. Yeah. And I had to catch myself. It took a little while. I came in front. Like, it took a while, and I took a back shot. I was like, you know what? I'm good on this. I'm good. But it's one of those things that where I was talking about, like, God knows your heart, for one. So he knows what you want. He's looking for you to fulfill those necessary duties that you need to fulfill so that you don't sit on your own dream. And I feel like you setting yourself up for failure in a sense, because it's like you're blocking your blessing. Yeah. You know, if God has blessed you with the gift to do what you do, and you've been doing it, and you've starting to become successful at it, why stop now? Yeah. Sky's the limit in that arena. Don't try to change the arena, because the grass ain't green on the other side. Yeah. So I know in my personal experience that because I remained faithful and remain hungry, but remain humble. Yeah. That I was blessed to do another project which still is relevant today, versus the films that I wanted to be in, nobody's even talking about. Yeah. So I mean, that type of thing I know from personal experience. So brother, keep your head up high, and I think you definitely need to pray about it, but just know that the grass ain't green on the other side. Yeah.
I think pride is a real issue, man. Pride is a real issue that even, you know, we all deal with it. You know, there's points and you think that you're good at something, and you know, and I think simply if we go biblically, pride comes before the fall. That, I mean, that statement there doesn't say enough to you. Like, don't have, if you operate in pride, you're already in the wrong lane. Period. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, man. We love you.
We love you. Hold your head up, man.
You already knew what you was getting when you writing the Trackstarz. You know what I'm saying?
What can you do?
We don't play with you. But the reason we're saying this is because we want you to understand. Like we've heard this. We've heard this before.
We've seen it.
Like,
we've lived it.
That's real. Heard this before.
We're living it.
That's so real.
And it is not a game. And because basically it just hurts my heart because it's like they don't need no help. You know what I mean? Like we need help.
Yeah.
Like Christians need help. They think we're nothing. You know what I mean? Like as far as, you know what I'm saying? So to hear somebody say, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to shed this whole Christian thing and I'm going to just go do what they do. And like, it's like, they don't need no help. Like, what you doing? Yeah. Like, we need you. You know what I'm saying?
I think that was the key phrase to me. I think he told me I need to get rid of this righteousness stuff and go on the other side. I was like, what?
I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy.
I guarantee you. You just call the rest of your group nothing. I guarantee you, one of them dudes is gonna be
crazy.
He's gonna be bigger than all y'all.
Crazy.
Because basically, it's just that you're showing that. This is it. I promise. I got so much to say about this, but. What I'm nervous for you is that you think that your skill is what's going to push you ahead. But just I'm reading this like right now. That God chose people not because of their skill. He chose them because he wanted to. And as soon as he didn't want to anymore, they were nothing again. And you're basically claiming that you're this joint and that you're going to do well because of that. That's gone. He could take that in a second. And I don't want you to I'm not going to say I don't want you to fall down because you might have to, but I don't want you to see that if there's a way out. You know what I'm saying? Do not keep saying that you the best in the group. Stop saying that. Do not talk to this record label dude anymore. Like, that's not.
Let that man
you
go.
need to. The only way you can do this as a Christian is to have the mindset of I'm going into the world to save people, not I'm gonna do what they like. I don't even get what does that mean, Jeremiah? What does that mean? How do you do that?
Well, what does what mean?
How do you as a Christian, you're rapping, and you say I'm gonna go whatever mainstream means, and I'm not gonna do the Christian thing anymore. What is it? What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
You basically doing Satan.
Self-serving.
You're basically telling God, I'm better than you.
Am I missing something? Because I know I hear people say, you know, I'm just trying to get in so I could flip them around. I'm okie dokie.
To be honest with you, the way it sounds like the guy is not trying to keep the Christian. It sounds like once he in. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
All right, man.
It sound like he'll go back.
Nah, he said the dude told me, look, I should cut the righteous stuff and keep it moving. So there's no I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna get in there and be like, you know what? You know, God really love y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
Gotcha. No, man.
Hey, keep us updated though, man. If next couple weeks, hit us back.
Good point. All the note we've gotten maybe 30 noteworthy so far.
Yeah,
around 30. Everybody that's submitted a noteworthy, submit a noteworthy follow-up to us.
That's real.
Submit a noteworthy follow-up because we want to hear and see if you took the advice, if you didn't take the advice, if it worked out, if it didn't work out.
Because advice was bad.
It could have been. But we just want to know. You can submit just when you do it. Just type in noteworthy follow-up as a subject and put the original subject title that you put in there so we know who you are.
Nice.
And then just tell us, what happened, and we'll read that on air as well, just so people can see like stuff is happening. You know what I mean? So anyway, you in the field with the Trackstarz. You know what's next. Let's go.